Many of you will already know that me and Mum travelled to the China Star in Edinburgh to help them out. They went viral because they're failing, and me and Mum thought we'll go cook in there and help give some promotion, and also everything they took on the night goes to them completely so they can refurb the place. Now, a lot of you were disappointed that you couldn't get a table, so we thought we'd do what, Mum?
Chow mein.
Yeah, we'll show you how to cook the chow mein that we made on the night, which was our own recipe. Everything else was theirs. So this is how you can recreate it at home if you didn't get a chance to come and visit us. First off, we got some woodlice of the sea, aka what, Ma?
Prawns or shrimp, some may call it.
Yeah, depends whatever you want to call them. These have been deveined and shelled, so they're ready to go. We're not going to be velveting these, we don't need to. Lots of takeaways will be, but we're not going to be doing it because the way we're going to cook it today, they're not going to be overcooked. So we're using chicken breast here.
They have been cut into smaller pieces.
Yeah, strips. If you can go across the grain, perfect. If not, don't worry about it too much because we're going to be velveting this. The grain's only really, really important with like tougher meats like beef or pork.
Salt. Hashtag MSG. Bicarb.
Bicarbonate of soda, that's the velveting agent.
Potato starch.
This is not a velveting agent. People always say that they're velveting the meat and they're using potato starch. It's not velveting. All you're doing is you're creating a layer which keeps some extra moisture in. You're not actually tenderizing the meat itself.
Garlic powder.
And seasoning sauce, we use a particular brand. If you want to know what that is, comment below, but we do actually sell it on our web store, jangs.com.
Yeah, mix it all together.
Yeah.
And we're going to leave it to one side.
Yeah. Only takes about 2 or 3 minutes for that bicarb to work, 20 minutes for better flavour, overnight in the fridge obviously for best results. Now we are working with Lucky Belt on this particular video. These are #1s we're using, and you can buy these in like 900 grams small boxes, which are
Is it 900 grams?
It might be less.
Yeah.
There'll be a picture of it on the screen right now, and they're available on Amazon. They actually sponsored the whole event for China Star as well, so they did a really, really good job there.
In fact, excellent. That's a word for it.
In fact, excellent.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what we're using today.
Oil in the wok.
Veg oil, need quite a bit. I'm gonna let that get hot.
The heat is on.
You like that one, don't you? The trick as well, if you've got a non-stick wok at home, don't let it get to heat without any oil in it. If you do that, you'll ruin the coating on the bottom. So you always heat it up with the oil in it.
Yeah, that is always the rule to go for. Oil first,
Yeah.
heat on.
Now it's slightly smoking, we're going to put in our chicken. Always the hottest temperature your wok will go to, or cooker I should say. And we just want to brown this chicken off, don't we, Ma?
Yeah. Get some colour in.
Yeah.
You can see the colour coming now.
When your chicken's started to brown like that, we're going to throw in some onions.
And the prawns?
Yeah, thank you, Ma. Just a pinch of salt, a pinch of MSG. And you just want to cook this off until those prawns start to colour. You don't want to overcook them.
No.
You hate overcooked prawns, don't you, Ma?
Yeah, that's right.
Like that. Make a well. Noodles in. Pinch more. Thank you.
MSG.
And then we're going to let those noodles sit for literally 10-15 seconds. Then we're going to flip. And that gives them that char. Along with the MSG helps loads for that wok. Remember, letting them sit really helps get that flavour. I know this isn't a classic Chinese takeaway way of cooking a chow mein, but if you want to know that, think about pre-ordering our new cookbook. If you want to know where to get that, just comment below. After you flip them 2 or 3 times, we're going to add dark soy.
Light soy.
No, seasoning sauce.
Yeah. Seasoning because.
Let them sit. We want to cook off all of that liquid. Evaporate that off so it's nice and caramelised. Letting them sit is so important. It cannot
Stress enough for that.
Yeah.
But you can see that colour?
That caramelisation there.
That's what you want.
Now let's get to temperature. We're going to add some bean sprouts. Bean sprouts always last to keep them nice and vibrant. Same with spring onions, because you want to cook the rawness out, but we don't want to take a lot of that flavour. A little bit of aged garlic puree, not too much, because this is really strong. and some sugar. And you just want to pass that through. You want to take the rawness out of the bean sprouts. They don't need long. 30-40 seconds. Again, we add in that garlic at the end and you'll get this really nice punchy garlic flavour. That doesn't taste raw.
Wow, looking good.
And that's that.
That's it.
So we're just going to finish this off with some...
Crispy onion.
Yeah, fantastic. These are literally a game changer, as people like to say, when it comes to making street food, really. And then obviously, what, Mum, over the top?
Chive.
Fresh chives, yeah. And this really adds a bit of depth of flavour.
It does. It really does.
And there you have it. The Chin and Choo's special chow mein, even though we just call it Chin and Choo's chow mein. It's not special, it's just a chow mein.
It's too special.
There we have it, Chin and Choo's chow mein.
Digging in now. I can smell that.
I'm not going to have the prawns, but I'll definitely have them.
No, I'm having it all. Oh! Excellent. Look at that. Look at that. Lovely.
All of the chilli.
Yeah, it's okay. We can handle it.
It's so good.
It is so good.
It's probably unlike a chow mein you've tasted before, because most chefs I teach this have never seen this variation or how to do it like this before. Really, honestly, give it a go. It's completely different from how most takeaways would do it. With the chili.
Next level up. Sorry.
Right. That was weird. Remember, our new cookbook is available to pre-order. It is our third cookbook. Our first two we can no longer sell because we were self-published and now we are published authors. Part of the deal was we have to stop selling our old books. But the new book is available to pre-order and it's available worldwide. If you want to know where to get that, comment below. Also, if you want to think about supporting the free content, head over to our web store. Unfortunately, we can't ship internationally, but UK, spend over 45 quid, free delivery, which makes it real cheap all round.
Yes.
Plus, we only stock the stuff that we actually like on there. So nothing we stock is stuff we would not eat, if that makes sense. I think you get what I mean. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you soon, won't we?
Definitely.
Sorry the videos have been slow, but we've had so much on, like literally, just so much. But
here we are.
yeah, we're
again.
back.
Don't forget, carry on watching, and you lot are amazing. Honestly, amazing. Thank you for the journey with us. Is that right?
We're trying to say thank you.
Yeah, too many stuff now. Okay, so see you around next time, and hit the like button, subscribe, and forward to friends. What you call them?
Share.
Share. Yeah. Happy cooking, happy eating.
Enjoying that?
Yeah.